Hi, and welcome to In Brandon. Today we're here with a couple ladies from Prairie Oasis. Welcome. And we have Barbara Blake, the Executive Director, and Laurie Olenek, and she's the coordinator for Meals on Wheels and the administrator for all the catering and everything. So let's get right into it. So Barb, how long has Prairie Oasis and Meals on Wheels been operating?
Well, Dave, from what I can understand, the center was incorporated in 1968, 1970. Any documentation I have seen, we're a nonprofit agency, and Ralph Hurd is one of our Meals on Wheels drivers, and he's been driving for over 44 years, so we go back quite a ways. And Dave, I hope it's okay. I'd like to refer to notes from time to time, just
Absolutely.
so I don't miss anything.
No problems at all. Okay, so I understand that the center's affiliated with the Manitoba Association of Senior Centers.
Yes, they're referred to as MASC, and we're one of 47 centers in the city of, in the province of Manitoba. We're under the umbrella of MASC, and we are, again, one of 47 centers, and we operate through them with their assistance.
Now, you're the executive director. I understand you're fairly new to the position. When did you take on that role?
I came on board in May of 2014.
So, besides the executive director and management role, what are the challenges with the building and everything that you've?
A lot of building challenges right off the beginning. 48-year-old building. Of course, there was health and safety, fire department issues. All of those had to be taken care of. And our air conditioner was broken when I first came on board. And with Manitoba Housing, they own our building, so that helps expenses. So the air conditioner had to be fixed. We got electric doors in right within a few months after I started working, and it was already in the plans for a new roof. So we were well on our way with some structure work being done.
Now, there was an article in one of the local papers, the Westman Journal, that it gets a new look. Prairie Oasis gets a new look.
Well, so I'm very proud to refer to our new logo, and with Leach Printing had designed this. Of course, we wanted the prairies to be shown, and the place Oasis, our tagline is a place to get away. But with our new look, we incorporated new letterhead, business cards, professional newsletter, even we all have our name tags, and just adding some professionalism to the center. And right now our website is under construction, so that will be up and running soon. And the building, of course, needed to be painted, and we picked some beige and brown colors. We received a donation from Home Depot of $1,200 for paint and supplies, so that has been all been done and gives it a really warm feeling from what people tell me.
So along with the paint and everything on the inside, you've also received furniture donations from friends and families and visitors, and yourself has actually donated some stuff in there too. So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, it is a little personal to me. My husband is Robert the Builder, and my dad was a Meals on Wheels recipient. So we purchased the first U-shaped desk, and there's a little plaque. There's plaques on everything saying where everything came from. And it was donated in memory of my dad, which was Norval Appleby, and he was a Meals on Wheels recipient, so I understand the program. Our first desk, again, donated by my husband and I. The second one, Valley View Leisure Club, and the third one was donated by 3% Realty. Even all our chairs. We were in need of new office furniture. Every chair, my chair donated by Brannick Construction, a son-in-law, and a Smiling Home, and I'm going to refer to them. They're a commercial residential cleaning services and landscaping here in the city of Brandon. And Cardinal Signs donated the third chair as well. They also put up the lights with our new logo, or put up the sign.
Right, so office furniture there, but you've also have new furniture out in your lobby.
Yes, we do. The Brick in Brandon donated over $1,500 towards the furniture. $1,000 came from the Royal Bank, and another $1,000 just from individual donations. They could be $10, $20, $25, $250 even, but individual donations. So it was a $3,500 new lobby that we received, and the the Royal Canadian Poppy Committee donated over $1,000, and that went towards the freezer that we have for the Meals on Wheels program. And we've just recently received another $1,500, which will go towards things in the Meals on Wheels kitchen. And we also received 4 black storage cabinets, and 2 were donated by Canadian Tire, 1 with Rotary Villa, and the other one Human Resource Solutions. And Valley View Leisure Club was a club that have now moved to the center, and they play bridge an additional 5 times or 4 times a week. And they've donated 5 6-foot tables, 20 card tables, Christmas tree, microwave. We'll take anything we can get, Dave, out there. And we do have tax deductible receipts that we give through Canada Revenue Association.
Right, so tons and tons of community support there, but you've also received provincial grants.
Yes, and I hope I don't miss any today, but with City Hall, we received money, $5,000 to update our dishes and get more dishes. We have all new cutlery and dishes thanks to the City Hall. Brandon Area Community Foundation in the City of Brandon has been great supporters. We received $1,200 for kitchen supplies. There was $1,500 to repair the walk-in cooler and also the freezer. And the Youth in Philanthropy have given a $500 donation. We purchased 2 serving trolleys. And just recently, we are going to have another $2,000 for computer equipment and $3,000 for more dishes, which Laurie will be happy for. Now we have a complete set and more cutlery. And the $500, again, we're under an application has gone in for some kitchen renovations with the Youth in Philanthropy, which is through Brandon Area Community Foundation. And MASS, again, Manitoba Association of Senior Centers, we pay $100 a year to belong to them, and they give us a donation of $800 back every year. So that's a $700 opportunity. We put it to a program as well. And all of these grants that we receive, we have to report on them. So everything has to be followed and criteria met too, and which is great.
And you also receive federal funding also.
Yes, federal, and the New Horizons for Seniors program. And I'm just going to refer to my list, Dave. All new window coverings we've received. We've had an upgrade with our sound system in the crocus room. An upgrade with the fire system with a mechanism over the stove has been done. 28-foot tables received, 2 stackers for the tables, close to 200 new chairs, washroom petitions. Stewart's Emporium have put in all new flooring and carpet, except for the crocus room. That'll be the next room. But I'm really proud of our new kitchenette that we have in the Four Seasons room. Makes it a very fun and welcoming room in the Four Seasons room.
And you did something special with your with the old lobby furniture too.
Well, we believe in giving back, and we had a lady visit the center that was looking for an apartment, had no furniture. She moved in from out of province, and we were able to donate all our lobby furniture to her. And she sat in my office in tears while the furniture was being loaded and taken over to her home. And we have given to the Brandon Soup Kitchen any extra kitchen supplies that we have. We've given some office things, all kinds of things. They received our older dishes, and the shuffleboard table has gone to Core Enterprises in Brandon. In fact, we have to have a match over there with the workers there, and hopefully we're going to have fun. We're going to have Prairie Oasis versus them. So it's a beautiful shuffleboard table, and I'm glad it's getting really good use every day. And even our stand-up freezer has gone to Habitat for Humanity, an older freezer.
Okay, so big part of the Prairie Oasis Center is your Meals on Wheels program. And you get help with Prairie Mountain Health with that.
Yes, without the 2 grants we get from Prairie Mountain Health, the program would not be possible. This is a way to keep seniors independent and in their homes and having the meal delivery service.
Now, in your newsletter, one of the goals was to enhance your Meals on Wheels program. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, as I refer to it, I call it as I'd like to see food made from scratch. And with that, this has been accomplished. Laurie came on board. She was on our board, but she was also the owner and founder of Real Meals in the city of Brandon for 17 years until she sold it a few years ago. And she has made this possible. We had an opportunity for a position, and she came on board as, instead of being on the board, we recruited her to help us in the office and with her expertise in the kitchen, you could say, I guess.
And you have the same passion as Barb does for this
Yes,
program.
I certainly do. I think that nutrition is the most important thing that any of us can do, and certainly very, very important for our senior community. It helps to keep them well, and so, you know, the food that we produce out of our kitchen doesn't have any additives, preservatives. We don't use any processed foods, so that I'm always confident when our meals go out that the nutrition and food value is high in them. So, you know, it's certainly come a long way. I certainly know that many of the institutions in Brandon use a lot of processed food, and that's certainly something that we don't want to feed our seniors.
So, what does a Meals on Wheels meal consist of?
Well, we always serve a dinner bun and a fresh salad. We do potatoes, rice, or vegetables, depending on what our meat serving is that day. And we do always 2 vegetables. Because, you know, when you're at home and you're isolated and you're alone, it's hard to eat, for one. And we want to make our meals as attractive as we can possibly make them, because we all eat with our eyes first. So we want our meals going out so that when they take the lid off them, it's something that they really want to eat.
And for the sweet tooth, you have a dessert in
And
there
we
too.
always have a dessert.
Yeah. Okay. Now, these days, everybody has or not everybody, but there's a lot of different, requirements for meals for different people and stuff. So how do you guys handle that?
We do a number of special diets. We do a dialysis diet, a diabetic diet, a celiac diet. We have clients that need a thickened diet, and we also have clients that need a pureed diet. We are open to doing any type of a diet that will help our seniors live at home.
And get that healthy meal that they need.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So how often can a person get a Meals on Wheels meal?
Well, we are a 5-day-a-week service, but we have the ability to do cold meals for the weekend. So therefore, our seniors who need the 7-day-a-week service get 5 hot meals, and on the Friday delivery, they get 2 cold meals, which they can refrigerate and then heat for Saturday and Sunday, either in their ovens or in their microwaves.
And it's what do the cold meals consist of?
They consist of the same type of food that we prepare every day. They're well-balanced, healthy meals.
Okay. So the meals are delivered by volunteers.
They are,
So tell us a little bit about that.
well, we have 250 Meals on Wheels volunteers that drive for us. And they do, without them, we just could not provide this service. So we have couples that drive, a lot of couples who drive for us. We have lots of teams that pair up, you know, we've got a couple of ladies that would like to volunteer. We have group drivers. We have the Assiniboine Kiwanis Club and Manitoba Telephones, Manitoba Hydro, the UCT Men's and Ladies Clubs. We have the Beta Sigma Phi sorority group, and we have a number of churches that deliver for us. St. George, Trinity United, St. Mary's Ukrainian Catholic Church, Central United, St. Matthew's, and St. Augustine's, where the Knights of Columbus and their ladies organization do a great deal for us.
Well, that's true. I didn't realize how many volunteers you actually had for the Meals on Wheels. 250. That's fantastic. So they get a personal contact when they get the meals delivered too.
They do. And that's a big part of this service, is that because we have so many isolated seniors, that they have that contact when the meals are delivered. You know, we have people who get Monday, Wednesday, Friday meals, people who get Tuesday, Thursday meals, as well as our 5-day-a-weekers and our 7-day-a-weekers. So on the days that those meals are delivered, they can always count on that delivery driver being at the door and having that extra couple of minutes to spend.
Yeah, that personal touch,
Yes,
right? So how
is.
important is that personal touch
It's
for them?
very, very important. You know, we have many seniors, because our society now is so transient. We have seniors that have absolutely no immediate family here. And you know, we begin to depend on our circle of friends. And as that circle of friends gets unable to do the things that need to be done, they're in the same boat as the person we're dealing with. They become really isolated, and then we begun to have mobility problems. And so the fact that they have that driver coming to their door every day, and very often it is the same driver, or they will have the same driver, you know, a couple of times a week. They establish friendships, and they know when there is something wrong with that person. So it's very useful to have that personal touch every day.
It's an awesome program. I know my grandmother took part in the Meals on Wheels back in Ontario before she passed away, and it was vital for her. So, you know, I really appreciate that program.
And very comforting for families
Yes, yes.
that are far distant.
So, in your newsletter, you also had another story about daughters saying thank you.
And yes, Dave, too, just to add with what Laurie was saying, we have some families that the parents live in Brandon, but their daughters live in BC. They're out of town, all over Manitoba, Winnipeg, and I've just learned we even have a family that's in Germany, all across the country. So the personal story was, this was before Laurie came on board, and a husband and wife team had gone to, we'll call the lady Mary, went to Mary's home, and she just didn't seem herself. So they came back to the office, and it was about 20 after 12. So I immediately called the contact person on our list, her daughter. There was no answer. So I thought possibly the daughter might have been at work and wouldn't get the message till 5. So I went to the next contact list, which was her son-in-law. And within an hour of that time, they had her at the doctor's office, and within an hour of that, they had her at the hospital. Mary ended up being hospitalized for almost 5 weeks. I believe it was a slight stroke. Caught it in time. She's doing really well. She's in her own condo now, and it's just a success story for us, and it's a win-win. The drivers love the contact, and the people love the drivers showing up at their door.
Yeah, so especially, you know, if the same person's delivering all the time, the same person, they can notice those things with the people too. So it's, you know, it's that nice, like we said, that personal touch, that contact that they can receive daily from people. So do you have other than Meals on Wheels, other volunteers?
Yes, besides the 250 volunteers that we have, there's about 50 volunteers that help run special programs. And with that, we have an instructor, a nurse that does the exercise program. We have instructors that teach Tai Chi. We have the bridge instructors, or the people that just show up to run the bridge program. And I would like to refer, Dave, even to all of our activities that take place at the center. We have bingo, duplicate bridge, contract bridge. There's paint classes, there's Tai Chi, there's even Scrabble. And this will be available in your website, or in our website as well. Floor shuffleboard a couple times a week. They have a lot of fun at the center. And with all of these programs, it costs only $3 for every activity except our paint class. And in spring, we have an art show that takes place at an art tea, and they display all their painting, but there's 3 instructors in the paint class. It costs $7 for the paint class, and the $3 programs all include coffee, but with the paint class, they get all their supplies, from the canvas to paint brushes as well. And again, I'll refer to my notes, and the calendar will be on our website soon. So it doesn't get any better than that. Coffee's included.
There you go. So you've got all those programs. You got anything new coming up?
Actually, we do. We're planning one program called Coffee Talk, and that will be to get our seniors out to the center. And we have a fun program called Mix, Match, and Magic. And that is where a senior can come and just take their wardrobe, take 10 pieces of clothing, and learn how to make 30 outfits out of it. And there's some secret things planned, and that's something that's coming up. We've got about a group of 20 right now ready to take the program, so it'll be scheduled soon. We're hoping to have a dance class. We have an instructor, one man and two ladies that will be helping with the dance class. So anyone can come as a single to the dance class, and they will have someone to dance with and learn. And we've just recently received a $500 grant from Age Friendly in Manitoba, and it's going to be an intergenerational program, and that is where a senior will come to the center, and as you know, we're located right next door to the YMCA downtown at 241 on 8th Street in Brandon, and the senior will come and read to the students. The EA will come over with the children, and they'll read them stories, and we're going to call it the Learning Corner. So I'm excited about that program as well.
So you have another goal. You want to attract some baby boomers. So what are you considering baby boomers?
Well, Dave, I'm a baby boomer. I'm a senior as well, and a baby boomer. And with Laurie here, I'm sure fits in this category. But a baby boomer is someone that is born between 1946 and 1964.
So I'm just sliding in there then.
Oh, well, we'll welcome anyone even before that time, too. And I'd like to get that scenario out there of a senior is a little white-haired lady with a bingo dabber in her hand. That is not true. We are the young seniors. We're active. We want to have a lot of fun, and with that, I am planning a skit night. And with this program, I have been sending the challenge out, but I'm sending it out as well right now. We're going to be challenging the fire department, the city police services, the Retired Teachers Association. We've got Citizens on Patrol as well program, and CKLQ 880, 101 The Farm, the Brandon Sun. We want all these groups to do a bit of a skit. They'll have 10 minutes, all of those that rise up to the baby boomer challenge. We'll have a group of baby boomers likely as well, and they will put on a 10-minute skit at the center, and we have the beautiful stage there, the 10-minute skit, and we'll all sell tickets. It'll be a fundraiser for the center, and they will be able to vote on their best skit of the night. I think it'll be a blast with our stage that we have. It'll be a lot of fun.
So your facility holds about 200 people in the Crocus room, and another 40 in what you have is the Four Seasons room, and these rooms are for rental.
Yes, they are. Weekends, evenings, and again, I will refer to you can rent the facilities for social events, weddings, a dinner theater, of course, our skit night, concerts, dancing, any kind of special events. We've done a lot of birthday celebrations for 80th, 85th birthdays, and fill the room up. We also do catering for luncheons, for funeral services. We've done that. Our room does hold up to 200 or a little more. Family reunions, even a yard sale the building has been used for, and we can continue to do that as well.
Now, I've personally rented a few years ago your facility for a football team I used to coach a while ago. You got a huge kitchen there. What about catering?
And yes, even before catering too, I meant to mention our Four Seasons room has a new kitchenette, and it's a great room for meetings, small events. It'll hold 40 people. I just want to add that. But yes, catering, we've got the place ready, and this is where Laurie comes in, catering.
Yes, we have been doing a lot of catering in this last year. Everything from business luncheons to dinner parties. We do several events that Prairie Oasis does every year. We do, this year we had a very successful Christmas dinner, and we're certainly planning a Valentine's Day dinner, as we will plan an Easter dinner and a Thanksgiving dinner. It's great fun to do. We all really enjoy doing it. So we can do wedding receptions, we can do just about anything that people would require a caterer to do.
And I understand there isn't a thing that Laurie can't make, and we've got some phenomenal, she even made Christmas pudding at our Christmas dinner, and the February Valentine dinner event that's going to happen every year, her menu that she has is just amazing. So with all of those special events, we are planning in May to have a dinner dance as well. So that'll be another event besides the seasonal things.
Right.
And a fundraiser for the center as well.
And you're continuing those on year after year after year.
That is, yeah, the plan.
So it's a real hopping place.
It sure is. And with that, I would like to be able to say thank you to all our volunteers. It wouldn't be possible. All those that donate from $10 to $250 or more, the federal and provincial grants we've received, and a special thanks to Westman Communications Group for giving us this opportunity today.
That's no problem. You know, that the WCG-TV, that's what we're here for, and getting the word out. So thank you for coming again. So again, make sure you check out Prairie Oasis, again located at 241 8th Street, right next to the Y. And hopefully everybody will come down and check you guys out.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.